Hello guys, so today I'm going to be making the much requested coming out video. Got my notebook here and I'm going to go through how to come out to family, friends, doctors, work, school, all in quite basic terms, so if you have any extra questions, comment down below and maybe me or someone else in the comments can help you out. Okay, so coming out as transgender. Some people feel coming out as being a really huge thing. Other people might not ever feel the need to come out ever just because circumstance and they've been stealth their whole life and that's just how their life is. But if you want to come out cool, if you don't want to come out cool, whatever, let's go. First thing, prepare yourself. There are going to be questions, ignorance, and people with misconceptions. People just don't know a lot about being transgender because it's just not something we're sat down and taught, so you've got to be really patient. Okay, so the first set of people that spring to mind are family. I'd suggest being sensitive because initially they're going to think they're losing you and this whole future they've planned for you. You need to show them that they're not losing you. You're just changing yourself to be happier with your body and you're still here. It's really important to anyone you come out to put them at ease because sometimes transitioning can be kind of a scary thing. And the chances are, if they're being not so supportive, it's because they're worried about you. I always have 4 main steps for coming out. Educate. So you want them to understand. So maybe find some resources online or in a library or through a support group that you can print out and show them the journey you're about to take. Take them to a support group or someone that can act as a third party. If you feel comfortable, bring them to any appointments so then they know what's going on with you right now. And finally, just be honest with your feelings. You know, even if they disregard everything you've said, your feelings are real because you're feeling them. Number 2, myth bust. There is a lot of false information out there and you need to make sure this is stamped out immediately because you know it might affect how supportive someone is at first. Number 3, listen. Only way you'll make progress is if you listen. The stuff they say might not actually be pleasant, but at least you'll know where you stand and where to go from there. Finally, number 4, answer questions. You, my little friend, are a primary source of information because you are the only one of you and you are the only one of you that knows what you are going through. I'm a rap god. Basically, it's very easy to throw a lot of information at someone at once, just like I'm doing to you. So I think questions are the best way at engaging them and making sure they understand. So take those 4 things and be lame. Be lame. Go forth and be lame. Just some things to remember. They have known you your whole life, so it's probably gonna be hard for them, and time and education are the best things you can give them when asking them to switch name and pronouns. I have been out for years, and my mum is only just now coming to terms with the fact that I go by Alex instead of my birth name. It's baby steps, but it's progress, and I promise you that there is progress, no matter how small. This also goes to anyone you come out with. No matter what, don't stop being yourself. Self-discovery is a hard thing, so once you've discovered yourself, you don't want to start making backward steps. And finally, I know this one kind of sucks, but stay safe. If there's a chance that they are going to kick you out or hurt you in any way, then you need to either have a backup plan or just wait until it's a better time, wait until you're financially stable or until you've got people there that can catch you when you fall, if you fall. Despite everything that is said on the internet and in life and things that come out of my mouth, parents don't always react badly. Next thing on my handy list is school. Side note, tell your parents before you come out of school because the last thing you want is your parents finding out from other people. I actually never came out of school because I was being bullied at the time for something completely different and I thought that if I came out it was just going to make my situation worse. So I highly recommend that if you're in the same situation as me, maybe wait until you leave school so you can just start anew. Transitioning is hard and the last thing you want are people making it worse. However, if you do want to come out of school, tell your teachers first. They're going to have help, they're going to have support, and they're going to have safety if you need it. Next, if you have an LGBT group at school, go to it. You might make some cool friends that have similar interests and you're just gonna have a safe place to go. Be proud. It's extremely brave to do what you're doing and you have the same rights as everyone else. And last but definitely not least, report any case of bullying. There is no shame in being yourself. Next section is friends. Similar to parents, be lame, and to be brutally honest, if they don't support you after all that, they're probably not your friends and they don't deserve you. I see my trans status as a very intimate thing, so when I tell someone that doesn't know I'm trans, that is me entrusting them with that. That's a very, very personal thing to me, and the least they could do is respect that. Okay, onto the workplace. Straight off the bat, there's laws regarding discrimination and equality. You have every right to wear the uniform you want to wear and use the right name and pronouns. If management are giving you a hard time, go to somewhere higher. Report them. And if it's your colleagues, exactly the same. Go to your managers, report them. And if things are really bad, just quit. There's no point in being in a place for most of your time where people are going to make you unhappy. And in my final group, I have put doctors. So kids, sometimes a doctor will not know anything about trans issues. So I'd say to do your own research and then bring that research with you to your doctor. You basically need to just pull the strings and watch them dance. Show them exactly where you want them to refer you and what direction you want them to point you in. I'll actually put some useful links to doctor stuff down in the description so you can go see that if you want. And again, if they refuse to do what you need, you can report them because they have a duty of care. Okay guys, so that just about covers some of the main groups. So basically, be yourself, be patient, don't take any negativity, be safe, and remember, not everyone is gonna be supportive. The people you think will be, might turn around and might not be so supportive, but other people might completely surprise you. And no matter what happens, you're doing this for you, to be happy, and to live life the way you need to. Okay guys, that was it. That was my very general transgender guide to coming out. I hope I helped. If you have some questions, like I said, comment down below, either myself or someone else will get back to you. I love you guys, and good luck.